monkey branchers. When the going gets tough, you move on from your relationship to another one. You monkey branch relationships.
Right.
Maybe we've all been guilty of that at one point in our dating careers.
I think that this is going to really resonate with you, Ryan, because
Pink has a documentary coming out Friday, and you saw it, right, Tanya?
yes. So she actually had her premiere at the Hollywood Bowl on Monday night, and it was beautiful. And it was actually really nice to be in a venue with people that I haven't seen in a while. And it was interesting because they had kind of like COVID police set up where if you tried to hug somebody that wasn't in your group that you arrived with, they kind of came over and said, please no touching outside of your box and things like that. But she and her husband, Carrie Hart, just celebrated 15 years of their 15-year anniversary. And she was opening up about what makes their relationship work. And it's all about working on yourself. So she said, long-term relationships are not easy. It is much easier to stay in the solid days and jump from relationship to relationship. You have to end up fixing yourself. You can't fix the other person. And I read this. Yeah. And I was like, when you're newly dating, you're always kind of saying that person isn't what I need or what I expect or what I want, when sometimes it really requires you to grow and change and push yourself personally. And I think a lot of people don't necessarily want to do the work on themselves. They think they're going to find the perfect partner when in reality, it's not going to be like that. So it's easier to just jump.
It's so true.
Yeah.
There have been many times in the past where I totally didn't realize how I wasn't available, present, listening, whatever it was. I mean, look, at the end of, this is why I can't even say it, because I'm looking at Sissany and Patty. We're balancing careers and a family. And that's why I feel guilt even saying this. But I come home tired, right? And I don't have to be a parent. I don't have to be a wife or a husband. I just get to shut up and sit on my couch, generally, unless someone's kind enough to want to have Postmates with me. But generally, when I've been in relationships in the past, I come home tired, and I don't think I've given that person the fair presence that they probably deserved, because selfishly I was caught up in my own fatigue. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I feel guilty saying it.
Don't feel guilty. Everybody balances their life differently. And when you get married or you start having kids, there's like this inner strength that comes out of you, and you just power through, for lack of a better word, but it's still okay. Like, I'm just as tired now as I think I was without kids.
Yeah. And I also think don't let yourself be guilty, because I think sometimes you probably carry that guilt and you say yes to a lot of things because you're like, well, I am unattached and I can do that and I should do that because I don't have kids. And you know what I mean? So you probably stretch yourself way too thin, whereas because of that guilt.
I'm not working Sunday nights and then waking up early Monday mornings like you are. It's like we have different schedules.
Right.
But I think that, there's a different probably compartment of the brain that you access when you're parenting versus when you're talking to us, right? Well, so I don't know, is that more fatiguing, or is that better that you get to shift that part of your brain around? Like, I'm usually just using the same part of my brain, which is why the other part has died. But
no, it's fun.
But you know what I mean?
I mean, I do think it is more exhausting to be a parent because we're constantly on high alert, and that takes a lot of energy.
It takes a lot of capacity, right? And it's real. Like, it's real consequences.
We're always looking for, exits, and, it's dangerous. Like, it's not conscious, but it's just like you carry it, and it's just like really heavy weight. And at the end of the day, you're just like,
you feel the weight. Yeah. I mean, I understand, just because I get a chance to talk to you guys and see it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you finish the report? Because we went off on a sidetrack. I can't even remember.
We went on a sidetrack, but the documentary is amazing. Everybody should watch it, because Pink is she's one of those artists that you don't even. Her. Yeah. She's solid.
Yeah. She plays it right? Because she's such a great performer and superstar, yet she's subtle, which she's not, but she is.
And she has 2 kids, and she really explores and talks about the balance between bringing her kids on the road and depriving them of a normal upbringing and the pros and cons. It's really good.